tell me about a time when you failed is tell me about a time when you've learned. It's not a question in the job interview that is trying to get you to say all the times you've sucked. Tell me about a time when you sucked, when you were sucking out there, you were just sucking hard. Tell me about a time where you were just terrible. Tell me about a time where you were just awful. I want to know all the bad things that have ever happened at your job because of you, because you suck. That's not really the question. I get that that's kind of the sentiment that people feel sometimes. That's not the question. They're asking you to give them an example of a time where you had to face a challenge and you learned from it. Something that happened where you learned. So do it like this. So which time do you want? Because I have a lot of examples. I am the type of leader and manager that embraces failure because I know that there's a lesson there at the end of the day. You can't even be successful if you're afraid of failing, and I'm not. It's where a lot of people fall short, where I rise above. I think one of my favorite examples is in my last position, I was trying to sign a specific business partner to be long-term, and I ended up losing that contract. And it was because in my head, everybody wants to make money. People come to me to make money. That's what I'm known for, is helping other people increase their money, their revenue. And I was thinking everybody in this specific industry wants to do that too. And I was wrong. I didn't even know I was wrong until I met this specific client that was way more interested in efficiency, productivity, and saving time. To me, that means making money, but to them it doesn't. And I didn't know that until I really started recognizing that we all have different angles at the end of the day. Mine is to make money, and the way that I do that is going to be different than the way that other people do it, but you actually have to get on board, do your research. That's what I was lacking, the research on this particular client. They viewed and they valued saving time more than just making money because they had a great product. They are the top dog in their industry. They're the people who everyone wants to compete with. So they weren't worried about making money because they knew they were going to make money. They wanted to save more time, to have better products, to have better relationships with their customers, their clients, and to just be more efficient and be more productive. And productivity and efficiency meant saving time, not just making money. And I ended up losing them because of that. And it really restructured the way I showed up in the market. I have to be a business partner. I have to actually do my research and figure out what the other person wants so I can meet them where they're at. That made me a better leader. After going through all the work it took to kind of restructure my mind frame on what being productive and what being a good partner was, I started really excelling. And now this is something I teach people how to do. The next time somebody asks you anything about a failure, really, you need to remember that